Greetings, Taurus Sun, Taurus Rising, and Taurus Moon. Welcome to your Tarot Video Scope for October 2020 by amalightworker. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. These are general readings. It could be beneficial for you if you listen for the video for your rising sign and moon sign because you are going to get additional information. If you'd like to book your very own private session with me, please visit my website www.amalightworker.com and email me at amalightworker@gmail.com. For those of you who would like to know more, I have already uploaded a whole new reading for your sign and for each sign of the zodiac through vimeo.com. And for those of you who are interested for download and purchase, the link for the Vimeo video, the extension of this reading, it's basically a whole new reading, is posted down here below in the show more description box. There's also another way for those of you who would like to know more. You may always choose to join. Click the join button right here next to the subscribe. That's going to take you to different tiers. They are very affordable and you are going to get extra additional services and readings for each sign of the zodiac that are not available anywhere else on the internet. And I also have a special offer for you for the month of October. I am launching a new service called Spiritual Nutrition. I am a nutritionist and I am combining my training as a nutritionist with my ability to read the Akashic Records. Thus, I created Spiritual Nutrition. Because this is a first-time service that is being offered to you, it is being offered to you at a discounted price, 90 minutes for $175, but you can also purchase it as a bundle. Email me if you are interested. Check out my website for more information. Okay, if you notice right here, there's additional information or down here below in the show more description box. Thank you for allowing me to say this here. And now, Taurus, allow me to focus on this reading. The general feeling that I am picking up for your sign has to deal with a feeling of fulfillment. You may have to face the reality about a circumstance, but you're going to feel better because you're going to get the clarity that you need about the circumstance. If it is about a relationship, the relationship, or other personal matters. It is a month where you are going to be forced to finally tap in your inner power or take your power back. Communication and news are going to be of the most importance and they are very much highlighted for you. Now I will break this down one by one. The first card that wanted to show up for you is the Nine of Cups. To me, it means happiness, joy, pampering yourself, hospitality, generosity, both ways, give or receive the support of a friend, something to support your soul. It also means creativity, emotional fulfillment, and feeling content. You could be achieving a huge step. And now you are going to start to feel a little bit more relaxed. The huge step that you are achieving or completing, for some of you has to deal with a work project. For other ones, it has to deal with the end of an era of your life as you are getting ready for some sort of a new beginning with your life. You are going to feel a certain need to slow down in some ways. October is going to be a little bit different from September. You're going to have a sense of determination to find the truth, to get to the bottom of a circumstance, to finish or to complete whatever you are working at. Help will be provided for you. For some of you, it could be a family member that may be stepping in to help you. For other ones, it may be a friend, a relative, or an acquaintance. But it could also be then in the workplace, a boss, a superior may approach you and tell you that you have been doing way too much, and maybe they need to distribute some of your extra load at work to other people. You are going to be hearing some news. For many of you, this is going to be good news or very good information. Maybe it's not about news, maybe some additional information that out of nowhere appears because it could be useful for you to know this information. You may not be too sure about what to make of this information or how emotionally to react, but I have a sense that if it doesn't make sense to you right away, okay, maybe you need a moment or a couple of days to let that information sink in before you decide how to react to it or what to do. If you are someone who has been waiting to hear back from an application, a job interview, if you have been waiting to hear of any sort of important news or notification coming to you from the government, a State Department, over legal matters, maybe you are waiting to hear about the status of an application, or maybe you did a presentation and now you are waiting to hear from your boss if you got approved. In October could be the month that you finally hear back the results of it. I get a sense that they are trying to tell you that a huge cycle of energy is coming to an end or to a completion. For some of you, it's going to be the ending of some cycle when you felt like you were up and down, either financially, emotionally, or maybe you didn't feel as stable. You may have to put the last finishing touches on a project. If you are doing renovations, maybe on that. If you are working on an important paper, maybe on that. If you are working on a project, maybe on that. But it does feel that the second part of the month will start to feel clearer, or you're going to feel much clear in your mind or with your feelings, because basically I'm shown that the direction that you are looking for to go will appear. Okay, there's going to be some sort of facilitation for you to understand in which direction to go. So be a little bit patient with the first part of October, because I have a sense that the second part of October may be a little bit more easy for you. The next card that you have is Queen of Wands. If it represents a person, it represents a person of the zodiac sign Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This could be the sun sign, the rising sign, or the moon sign. This may also be you if you happen to have your moon or your rising sign in Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You may have to deal. There's going to be something of importance between you and this Queen of Wands. This card to me also represents journey, trip, career movement. Sometimes it also means moving on. It represents a person who is gentle, has a love for children, could be overly sensitive sometimes, someone who gets things done and get things done well, and lovable. Somebody may be showing up and in some ways taking charge or taking something off your hands. For some of you, this Queen of Wands could be someone with whom you are in a partnership with. You could be in a domestic partnership, you could be married to them, you could be in a love relationship with them. You're going to feel that finally now you can breathe a little, like a huge weight has been lifted off your shoulder. You may need to have a very honest conversation with this Queen of Wands. Either you may be revealing something what was happening behind the scenes. You could be having something of important to reveal to this Queen of Wands. Or it could be the case that this Queen of Wands has something big to reveal to you or to share with you. For other Taurians, I get a different scenario. You could be having some sort of a power struggle with this Queen of Wands. You could be having a conversation about, it's not about this, it's about the principle of things. It could be about one of the parties involved, could be also you looking at the situation as black and white, yes or no. You could find this Queen of Wands a little bit difficult in the sense that he or she may not be as flexible or as adaptable. At some point, you may feel like you just have to go along with the story just because you want to get rid of him or her. I also have a sense that for some of you, this Queen of Wands, now there's a different scenario because this is a general reading. There's also a different scenario that is being told where this Queen of Wands may be coming up to you with some sort of an offer. They may be having something in store for you. They could be coming up to you with some form of a proposal, maybe a proposal to join forces together, to collaborate together, to enter some sort of a business venture or a different kind of a partnership. Some of you are going to choose to wait and see or to adopt a wait and see attitude while you are dealing with this Queen of Wands. If there has been anything that maybe wasn't clear to you, a miscommunication, or maybe you don't know where you stand with this Queen of Wands, okay? I get a sense that in October, you are going to get signs, or you're going to have a very honest conversation. You're going to clarify whatever you need to clarify so that finally you're going to know exactly where is it that you stand with this Queen of Wands. Whatever you do, I have a sense that you're going to feel that you are standing up for yourself, or with whatever you may decide, you're going to feel very firm about it. The next card is the Five of Pentacles. To me, it means being seen by others as unfit, however, still remaining together. Misery, but also hope. This is a reminder that a true partner or a true friend stays with you for better or worse. It also means seeking out a new, more accepting society. And when you get this card, it means never lose everything. For some of you, this has to deal with either a marriage or a relationship. Recently, maybe you had some problems to sort out. It could have been that maybe due to financial problems that affected, that created problems for the two of you as a couple. It may have been that you have been overly sensitive towards how other people see you or perceive you. Either you or the other person have been having some issues about denial, or maybe just refusing to see the reality for what it is. For some of you, they're telling me that finally you are going to be able to sort out this problem. If you did not know what to do, whether to stay or whether to leave this relationship behind, it feels that in October you are going to be able to make up your mind about it. Now, what you decide, it's up to you because you do have free will, and this is not a personal reading. But I have a sense that for those of you who will decide to remain together, you are also going to decide to close the door on old forces, old energies, maybe old friends. It feels like anything that has been causing problems or anyone who has been interfering with the relationship between the two of you, you're going to put an end to it. And you're going to be, from now on, it's just me and you. You could be making plans about travel. You could be looking into it, but not necessarily having to finalize any plans about travels just yet. For some of you, I have a sense that between you and someone else with whom you are financially linked, you could be going over some analysis of finances. For some of you, it's going to be because maybe you have to file taxes together. It could be because you have to separate bank accounts, or maybe you need to join bank accounts together. Whatever this is, it feels that you need to be a little bit more patient. Don't assume anything yet if you don't have the full picture, if you don't have the receipts, if you don't have the bills. You may also have to deal with getting your money back or reimbursements. If you have to do anything important with your finances, buying or selling, make sure that you properly understand any contracts, that you properly understand what is required, the fine print, and they highly recommend for you that it doesn't matter what you purchase, even if it is like tiny little things that ordinarily you would purchase, make sure that you keep and save the receipts of everything that you may be buying or purchasing. You're going to have a huge shift in the way how you feel about a relationship or about a person or about a friend or about a circumstance. Emotionally, I have a sense that if you are someone who has been feeling up and down a little bit emotionally, now you're going to start to feel a little bit more even with your emotions. But again, the second part of October seems to be mostly highlighted for that to happen. The next card that you have is from the Magical Dolphins and Mermaids tarot deck. So this is the Empowerment card. It represents your inner power. When you get this card, it means that your inner power wants to come to a surface. You are going to tap in more and more into your inner power, and you are going to know how to use it properly. People who truly love you, friends who truly love you, they are going to be happy for you because finally you are taking your power back. You are going to have enough of being in a circumstance that makes you feel like a victim. You are going to let go of any blame that you may be feeling with respect to other people, with respect to past conditions, the present condition, or possibly future conditions. It means that yes, you have this ability, and it is very much possible for you to be powerful, to exercise your power, to be gentle at the same time, and to also still be able to be effective. For some of you, this is going to speak volumes in terms of you shifting maybe the direction of your career, being able to embrace a new job opportunity, or if you were looking to expand in whatever you are doing, your art, your craft, your skill, your talent, your ability. And it could also be about matters of personal development. Some of you are going to feel very much in tune with your psychic ability and your intuition because your dreams are going to be very much highlighted. You could be consulting with someone who's going to be able to give you a fair answer, or who's going to give you, maybe you're going to get a reading with somebody and it's going to be so on point and it's going to be so useful that you're going to feel that now you are getting ready to embrace your future or to embrace this new direction. When you get this card, basically it means that you need to affirm that it is safe for you to be powerful. You are simply using the power that God gave you, and you are going to use that in the name of light and love. So when you get this card, it also means that whatever shift you may be experiencing, you are going to be able to enjoy this shift, and also notice and see how also everything else around you is shifting and changing. For some of you, it is about you finally finding the power, okay, to break free from either a relationship or marriage, or to break financially free. Okay, to finally have the financial freedom that maybe you need. You could be going back to some form of an old routine. You may be going back. If you meditate, you stop meditating, you may be going back to it. If you like to be on a diet and it's very effective for you, but maybe you stop, now you may be going back to it. If it was a form of prayer or exercise or some sort of a healthy routine that has worked for you in the past, you may be going back to it. For some of you, they are also showing me that you may be going through closets, putting things aside, some sort of a major cleaning. I get a sense of some of you are going to be going through all of the packets that you may have, old packet books. Either you are looking for something, or maybe you are just going to be doing more cleaning, or like a thorough cleaning of your home. The environment where you live and the environment where you work is going to completely feel different. For some of you, you could feel like a shift in energy for the better. And for other ones, it could be that really you may end up either working in a new area, in a new office, in a new job, or having a new home. But whatever is it that you feel about this shift is going to truly feel magical. Anything that you are going to choose to put time, effort, and energy to work at for the next 3 months, starting from September, October, November, anything that you choose to focus on, it could be hard work, but is going to give you true results. Remember to stay focused and to trust that the universe has your back. You are going to get some sort of a signal about exactly in which direction to go. I hope that this is making sense to you. For those of you who would like to know more, I have done a whole new reading for your sign and all the signs of the zodiac, and it is available for download and purchase through Vimeo. And for those of you who are interested, the link for the Vimeo videos is down here below, but you can also click on the join button right here next to the subscribe, and that's going to take you to the membership space when you are going to get additional readings, brand new readings for each sign of the zodiac. It has different tiers. They are very affordable, and you are going to get readings and services that are not available anywhere else on the internet. Like, share, subscribe. Remember to turn on the notification bell. Contact me for a private reading, amalightworker@gmail.com. Or if you like to purchase the new service, Spiritual Nutrition, again, either go directly to my website, www.amalightworker.com, or email me, and check out the links down here below in the show more description box. Thank you very much, Taurus, and I will reconnect with you in the next video. Bye.